I don't know how to record. It's been literal ages since I picked up the camera. I don't know how to start this video. I never do. But today I'm going to be taking out my hair because I have an appointment later. I'm going to get my hair flat ironed for the first time in, I want to say, like 3 years. I had my hair flat ironed professionally back in 2021, so maybe like a little over 2 years. I don't even remember what my hair looked like back then. When she straightens it, she's also going to trim the ends, which I definitely need. I'm in desperate need of a trim. I also asked you guys on my community tab, I want to say over a month ago, I asked you guys to ask me some questions for a video. I never got around to doing a Q&A, and I wanted to do this, so I was just like, what if I did like 2 in 1? So I kind of just combined the braids, taking out process, combine that with the Q&A. So we're gonna try that out. So it's kind of like a get unready with me. Should be pretty fun, pretty chill, pretty relaxed. And yeah, I have a good amount of questions as well, so let's just get started. If you guys had braids before, you already know to just cut off the ends where your hair stops. My hair stops like right here, but I'm gonna keep it safe and I'm gonna cut like right down here. Like, I know my hair isn't that long, but I don't care. I've cut my hair once. I've cut my hair once on accident and I never recovered. I was always sad, like, I'm just not doing that again. I'll start answering some questions now. I'll just go in order. So the first question, they actually have 2. It says, where do you live and what are you majoring in? I currently live in Georgia. I like to call it the country, but it's really not, because if you go more south, that's where you'll see the actual country part of Georgia. I live in Georgia. I'm not gonna say where exactly. If anyone asks, I just say Atlanta because it's pretty close. It's like really close to Atlanta, so that's just what I say. As for what I'm majoring in, I'm actually taking a break from school right now. I just have a lot going on and school was not at the top of my priority. I wasn't getting good grades. It was just a waste of money. So like, you know what? I'm just going to take a break from school and then just come back when I'm ready, when I'm able to focus on it. I did want to go back in the fall, but I think I'm just gonna go back in January, so the spring semester next year, and that's okay. I used to beat myself up about it. I would think that I'm wasting time. I would think that I was getting behind compared to my friends. Like, some of my friends already have their degrees, some of them are graduating next year, and here I am still in like my 2nd year of school. But I feel like this was the best decision for me, so it's fine. Okay, the next one says, what is your real name and where are you from? I'm not gonna say my real name. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't even like my real name. I really don't like it. I just think it's so long. No one can ever pronounce it right when they read it. Like, when I go to the doctor or whenever I went to a new school, no one can ever pronounce my name right. I hated it so much. Oof, I'm gonna look a little crazy. But the first few letters of my name are K-A-S-H, and when you pronounce that, it says Kash. I barely cut it, but I don't care. I'd rather undo more hair than cut more and then undo less hair, but it turns out I'm doing less hair because I cut my hair. But yeah, my nickname is Kash. Nobody really calls me that besides my friends, like my coworkers. I told them they can call me my full name, but they just preferred Kash, so it's just Kash for now. As for where are you from, I was actually born in New York. I've lived in a lot of different states, even different countries, but I've lived in New York and then I moved, and then I went back to New York, and then I moved, and then I went back to New York. And now I'm in Georgia, so New York, I would say. Next one says, how did you get rid of your acne? I hate acne. I'm not gonna lie, my acne was really bad when I was younger, like 11, 12. I don't even know what I did to get rid of it. I don't know if it's my age, because as you get older, acne kind of gets better, or if it was my skincare routine. Let me see. Like, my skin's not perfect. I have some blemishes. I have like some dark spots. I don't know. I use Fenty Skin for my skincare routine though. I think it really works. I do notice a difference when I stop using it. So I want to do a skincare routine, but the way Fenty works, you have to be consistent with it or else your stuff is gonna come back. So if I stop using it for a couple of days, my stuff is gonna come back. Now, it's not gonna be bad, but I will see a few pimples here and there. Whenever my skin clears up and I'm consistent with my skincare routine, I think I'll film a skincare video. So as for the question, I really don't know fully if it's Fenty Skin that cleared it up, but I really do think it's just my age. I think Fenty helps, but I do think my age kind of played a part in that. I kind of just stopped getting acne altogether, just a few pimples here and there. So I think it's my age, I don't know. Next question says, what is your favorite fruit? It depends. If I'm just eating the fruit by itself, I like mangoes. But I love smoothies, so any kind of berries. I love strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. I love those all together in a smoothie. But if I'm eating it by myself, well, by itself, I would like mango. See, my hair reaches, well, you can't really see because of my shirt, but it reaches like right here. And I'm cutting them all the way down here. I don't care. I'd rather play it safe. Plus, your hair grows when it's in braids. So I'm just like, what if my hair grew a little bit and I'm cutting it off, but I don't realize it? Yeah, I'm gonna cut low. I don't care. Cash. You just want to steal the show. You know, I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go a little higher. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going back down low. Okay, I cut off this half of braids. So once I'm done with these, then I'll cut off the rest over here. Okay, next question says, I have my phone on the floor, by the way. That's why I keep looking down. It says, what do you enjoy doing? Whenever I get this question, because I get this on all of my Q&As, even on my other channel, I always draw a blank. Like, I like to do a lot of things, but nothing comes to mind. I like to go shopping. I have a bit of a shopping problem. I think it's funny, but it's actually so serious. I have such a shopping problem. I'm actually doing better though. Since I'm moving, I realized I have to be more mindful of how I spend my money. So I kind of have just been toning back a little bit. Is that even proper terminology, toning back? I don't know, but I've been kind of cutting on that. I like to just drive. It's just fun. Honestly, driving is one of my most favorite things to do. I love to just get out the house, roll my windows down, drive around. It's really fun. As for like actual things, I like to watch YouTube. I love watching vloggers, especially vloggers that like live in my area. It's just cool seeing them like go to stores that I go to. Like, I just want to live their lives, you know? So I like watching YouTube, and I like watching Netflix too. I feel like I've watched everything on Netflix, so it's actually hard to find new shows. I sound so boring. I like to watch Netflix, drive around, shop. But yeah, that's what I like to do. That's pretty much what I do every day. The next question, I also get this a lot as well. It says, what got you into building and why in Bloxburg? I got into building because of my nieces. I got into Roblox period because of my nieces. They were playing and I would play with them every so often. As for what got me into Bloxburg, my niece, I don't remember the full story, but I think it was my niece who was playing and somebody was making fun of her house or whatever. So then I was like, I'll just make a nice house for you so they don't have to make fun of you anymore. I don't even know what told me to look this up, but I was looking on YouTube for like house tutorials for the game. It was Bloxburg, by the way, obviously. I was looking up for house tutorials. I was looking up house tutorials for her, and I saw one by Solito. I'll put the exact one on the screen here. I remember it so much because we were also broke. We didn't have much to work with, so it was like a budget minimalist build or something. It was so cute. And then after watching it, I was like, maybe I can do this myself. And that's pretty much where it started from there. I was like, maybe I can be the next Solito. And then I started making videos after that. I'm not gonna lie, my builds were not good. I had like no experience with building. I used to play The Sims, so when I first started playing the game, I would try and recreate my Sims builds in the game, but it didn't really work out because Bloxburg scaling is kind of weird compared to The Sims. So I had to start making my own ideas, and I was like, oof, that's scary. But it was fun. I'm glad I did. I've learned a lot about building. Like, even in real life, I feel like I'm a good builder now because of what I do online. I think my room's kind of cute, and I think it's because of Bloxburg. I should become an interior designer. I would love to, but I don't think I have a passion for it. It's more like something I'd want to do for fun, not something I'd want to do for work. Did I even mention, I know in the first question, they said, what are you majoring in? I don't remember if I answered it. I did say I'm not in school right now, but I didn't mention I was majoring in cybersecurity. So it's basically protecting companies from hackers or whatever. I say or whatever so much. I need to stop. Okay, the next question says, do you have an embarrassing school story? I have a couple. Middle school was just, it was just not a good time for me. Okay, the first one that comes to mind is gym class. I would always get hit in the head by a basketball, dodgeball, any kind of things. Like, I just had the worst luck, and I feel like they did it on purpose, because why did it always happen to me? Even in classes, like, oh my gosh, not even just in gym, in regular classes too. I think I told this story before on my bedroom Q&A, I think. I can't remember, but I did tell the story. So we were playing basketball. I didn't know what I was doing. We were playing basketball in gym class, and then the ball rolled over to this guy. Like, he was kind of cute or whatever. He was like the guy in school that everyone had a crush on. I literally did not know him at all. Like, we didn't have any classes together because the way my school was set up, we had 8 teachers for each grade, and we had 2 different teams. So 4 teachers on one side, 4 teachers on the other side. So I was on hall A and he was on hall B. So I never saw him because all of his classes were in hall B. but I just knew he was the one everyone liked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there goes the cute guy, the cutest guy in school. He has the basketball and he's walking over to me. He's gonna give it to me. So I was walking over to get the basketball from him because it rolled over to him. And then as I was walking, a basketball just like hit me in the back of my head, and it hurt so bad. And I just felt so embarrassed because I think I started crying. Like, it hurt really bad. And then I was embarrassed as well. It's like he just saw this happen. It's like I wonder what went through his mind. Like, did he see the basketball as it was coming to me and he just couldn't do anything about it? Like, what did he think after? Because when I looked back up, like when I looked back, he was gone. And it was like, oh my god, oh my goodness. Embarrassing. So that's the first story. Another story, it's not embarrassing, but it was like I used to ride the bus with my friends, and I never had a boyfriend in high school or middle school. I never really cared for it, but back then all my friends did, and they wanted me to be like them. So they were like, oh my gosh, you have to get a boyfriend, yada yada yada. So on the bus there was this guy. He literally never talked, he was so quiet, and they were like, oh my gosh, you should go out with him. Like, oh my gosh, you guys should go together, like you guys would be such a cute couple. So then they would do that like for the whole bus ride. It was so annoying. And then there came a time when they finally asked him, they were like, hey, do you think she's pretty? And they were like, I forgot how they asked him, but they basically were like, would you go out with her? And he was like, ew, no. And I was like, I was kind of hurt by that, because what do you mean ew, no? Like, you didn't have to say ew, just unnecessary, very hurtful, unprovoked. I mean, I guess they did provoke him, they kept harassing him. But like, still. There was this time I was crying in 4th grade because some girl called me ugly. And when the teacher asked why I was crying, I was like, nothing. But I'm like literally there bawling my eyes out because she called me ugly. I was such a sensitive kid. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think, does anything else come to mind? I'm sure there's a lot more. I've been to like 8 different schools. I'm always the new girl. So I've had a lot of different experiences, but those are just the ones that stick out to me most. Getting hit in the head in gym class. This guy telling me, well, basically calling me ill in front of the whole bus. Back in kindergarten, I used to be scared of the bathroom because it made a loud flushing noise. It was really scary. I still remember it to this day. To this day, I cannot talk. But I was so scared to use the bathroom because the sound, it was just scary. So whenever I had to pee, I would kind of just like pee and then run away. I would pee on the carpet and then run away as if I didn't do it. As if my teacher wouldn't find out who did it because their pants are wet. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was 4. That's all that comes to mind for embarrassing stories. It is 4 a.m. What am I doing at 4 a.m? Next question says, do you have a job besides YouTube? I used to work 2 jobs at the same time. One of them was Walmart. I feel like everyone's first job is Walmart. It's either Walmart or a fast food place. But my first job was Walmart. I was stocking the shelves. So whenever you go to a store and you see all of your products on the shelves, I did that. I actually liked it. I really did like it. I loved doing it. I worked overnight too. It was fun. Nobody my age really works overnight. It was only old people. But it was fun. It was fun. It was chill. I enjoyed it. And then my second job, I don't know if I want to say because I'm actually going to work there again soon. I think I might work there soon. But it's basically a sporting store. So like they sell, oof, voice crack. So they sell like bikes and basketballs, like balls for like games, hunting stuff, camping stuff, running gear, just a lot of like athletic stuff. Hunting, I think I said hunting already. Hiking. And my battery's dying. Maybe that's why I cut off. That would make sense. Let me get a charger. Oh yeah, job besides YouTube. So basically Walmart and this sporting store. It's basically for like athletic people that love being outside. Those were fun too. That one, it was very interesting going to that store from Walmart because Walmart was overnight. There were no customers since Walmart closes at night. So dealing with customers was a new experience once I started working at that store. But I made a lot of friends. I'm still friends with them today. And I enjoyed working there basically. If you stop making videos and graduate from college, what would you most likely do? I think I'll just be doing my career. Cybersecurity, computer science, something in that field. I want to move to New York or maybe even California. Just somewhere that would be good for my career. I don't plan on doing YouTube forever. It's more like a for now, for fun thing. I plan on just actually using my degree once I get it. I'm not going to just have a degree just sitting around. I'm actually going to use it. Also, what is your birthday? My birthday is August 16th. I'm going to be 21. I'm gonna be grown. I already feel grown. I feel like mostly grown. I'm doing like the last step of being grown by getting my own apartment soon. But I feel like 21 is like when you're grown, you know? Like 20 is like, okay, you're not a teenager anymore. This is your first year out of being a teenager. You know, a lot of trial and error. But 21 is like grown. Tell us about your sisters. Okay, I have 3 sisters. I'm not gonna say their ages, but they're all older than me. The one who's closest in age, she's 10 years older than me. So then the other 2 are like over 10 years older than me. I'm the youngest. First one, I don't know if I should say their names. I'm not gonna say their names. The oldest one, she's really nice. She's like, you know, a typical older sister. You go to her whenever you need advice or when you need help with something. I went with her when I toured my apartment. Actually, she's the one who went with me to get my car. So if you check out my car vlog, like when I bought my car, that's her. That's the oldest one. The second sister, the second oldest one, she's fun. I love hanging with her. We have matching tattoos. It looks like this. We're all supposed to get a matching tattoo soon. Right now we just have one together. I consider her to be like the fun sister. And then the last one, she's the one closest to me. She's the 3rd oldest. I consider her to be the more relatable one. Like, yeah, she is a bit older, but she doesn't act older. I feel like she still thinks she's 20. She still does like younger things. So I find that I can relate to her most. I think she's considered a millennial, but she swears she's Gen Z. If you were in a bad mood, what stuff would you do to cheer yourself up? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have been going through it recently. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but moving out is hard. Not moving out, but like finding the right apartment for you, it's really hard. And I'm also a YouTuber. I don't have a regular job, so it's kind of harder for people like me to get one because I don't get a regular pay like other jobs. Like, other jobs are very consistent. You get the same pay every week, every month, every year. But YouTube is different. Like, you get a different amount every month. So it's just kind of hard for them to trust. What the heck is this? It's just kind of hard for them to trust creators because they're like, I don't know, bestie. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. So it's just kind of hard. I've been stressing about that. That's really it. I've just been stressing about it. So I haven't really been in the mood to make videos. I have so many on my computer. I just have to edit them. I say so many. I literally have 3. I don't know why I said I have so many. But those are all vlogs. I need to start posting on Kachenki again. It's just hard. Like, I'm just not in the right headspace right now to film videos. I tried the other day, but I just couldn't finish it. I even did a build battle with someone. I just couldn't finish it. I couldn't finish the recording. And I felt bad because I wanted to film it. I just couldn't bring myself to. I'm still going through it, quotation marks. But to cheer myself up, I like to just get out the house. I like to go shopping. I bought a whole bunch of house decor stuff, like a paper towel holder, like plates, cups, forks, spoons, my pot set. So I like to go shopping for my apartment. It's funny, my apartment is causing me stress, yet I'm going shopping for it. I like how that's the solution. But yeah, I like to just get out the house, go shopping. Even if I don't buy anything, I like to just get out the house. I like to get my favorite food. I love eating pizzas. So I get some pizza, maybe eat some ice cream. Stuff like that cheers me up. Just taking my mind off of it, basically. Getting out the house, and yeah. This question says, what is your height? I am 5'2" and 3/4. Back in 6th grade, I was 5'2" and a half. So I think I'm done growing for now. Next question says, why do you like vlogging? I think vlogging's really fun. I've always wanted to do it, but I've always been camera shy. I still am. So it's like, imagine me being more camera shy than I am now. Back then, it was so bad. Anyone pulls out a camera and I'm running for my life. I hate being on camera. Well, I hated back then. Now I'm kind of more getting used to it because I've always wanted to vlog. I always thought it was an interesting concept. I wish I did start earlier, but like I said, I wasn't ready, and that's okay. Why do I like it? I just think it's fun. I love going back and watching my old vlogs. It's very fun looking through your memories. It's like you're recording your memories and you're sharing them with everyone. I think that's really cool. And you do a boyfriend review. Scratch his head. Next question. What's your favorite fast food place? I actually don't really eat fast food. A fast food like Burger King, I'll eat some fries, but that's it. Are you the youngest child in your family? I'm the youngest sibling, but I have 3 nieces and they're obviously younger than me, so I'm the youngest sibling, but not the youngest in my family, I guess. When is your birthday? I already answered this, but it's August 16th. I'm going to be 21. I don't know. Lots of people get scared to be older, but I'm excited. Like, when I turned 18, I was so happy. And so many people are scared to turn 18. They're scared to be adults. I don't know why.
I feel like being an you done? You done, sir? I feel like becoming an adult is one of the best parts of life. You get to have a bit more freedom. You get to explore your likes or dislikes. You get to explore your likes, your dislikes, all that jazz. I feel like you really get to learn yourself more when you become an adult. So I'm excited to turn 21. I'm excited for all of my birthdays coming up. Last question says, how are you? I'm doing pretty okay. Like I said, I was stressed earlier. I don't know if I said I was stressed. I said I was going through it, but by that I just mean I'm really stressed. I've had this headache for the longest while. Oh my goodness, my head has been pounding, and I think it's from stress. So you want the actual answer? I'm very stressed right now, but aside from that, I'm doing good. That's it. I'm just doing okay. Could be better, doing okay. I feel like once I finally move into my apartment, then everything will just calm back down and I'll be okay again. I'm planning to move around June 1st. I might even do it sooner than that, but once that gets resolved, I think I'll be okay. So I'm done with half of my head. I already answered all the questions from the community post. I don't know why I thought it would be faster than this, but I'm just gonna finish the rest off camera and then I'm gonna come back when I'm done. It's now 5:23. I don't remember when I started this video, but I'm done. It feels like product. Definitely need to wash, which I'm going to do when I get it done later today. Honestly, I hate when I take out my hair from braids because the style after, like, this is kind of cute. Like, I could wear this, you know? But she's dirty. She needs to be washed, so I'm gonna wash it later today when I get it done at the salon. Have you ever been, like, so tired, but you just feel like you have so much to do? Why is it not focusing on me? Bestie. There we go. Yeah, have you ever felt so tired but you just feel like you don't have time to sleep because you have so much to do? That's how I feel now. But if you asked me what I have to do, I don't even know. Like, I just feel like I have so much to do. Anyway, I'm just gonna clean my room up. She's a mess, I'm not gonna lie. I've been packing. Most of my stuff is gone. Like my closet, she's bare. She empty. I'm just gonna clean up the rest of my room. I've been living in squalor for like the past 2 weeks. There's no excuse. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my video after this. I'm going to post me doing my hair, well, getting it done at the salon. And yeah, bye.